So for this one, there's a couple parts to it. So we don't actually want to look at the campaign member whose account ID is equal to the ID, because then you're just going to return more campaign members, like if an account was added to the campaign, but you want to see the contact. So there's a couple steps to this. So in your flow, first you want to get the contacts. And then so this is just looking up. So you want to find all the contacts where the account ID is equal to your record ID, which is of your account object which you created. And we want to make sure you select all records there because we want to return every single one. Once we've got the contacts, we're then going to loop through all of these contacts so we can add them to a record collection. So what this assignment element looks like is you're going to create a record collection, which is just a text variable with multiple values. And then you're going to add the current item through the loop, and you're going to add that ID to the collection. I'll just show you what that variable looks like as well. So yeah, I just say like RC record collection context, data type text, allow multiple values collection, and then you're adding the ID. Once you've added all of those, then you have a big text collection. Then you can look at the campaign members. And so in here, you're going to look at campaign member object, and you're going to find them where the contact ID is in your record collection. So that collection of contact IDs we just made. So when there's a match in any one of those, we want to return that. And again, we want to return all records there. Now that we've got what we want to actually see, this is where you can use your screen component and return the data table. So in here, just add this. And so I just added 3 columns. So the campaign ID is obviously just the ID number. This campaign name is a text formula field I made, and that's because this ID is going to show you the ID number rather than the name. And so it's not very user-friendly. So this is just a text formula looking up to the campaign. So just campaign.name is all that is, and then the contact's name. And so when you debug this, so I added some of the context just to different campaigns you can see. So I'm going to use this United Oil and Gas, that your dev org won't be the same as this. You'll have to add them. So you can see campaign ID is all this, but you can see Stella Pavlova went to the GC product webinar, the DM, Lauren Boyle went to these ones, and Avi went to these ones. So hopefully that helps what you need. I'll just show you what the loop looks like, the debug as well, if you want to make sense of that. So first off, we're finding get records where the account ID is equal to this, and then we're going to loop through all of these contacts. And so it's saying, find all these contacts where that's the account ID. And so we've got all of these contact IDs, but we need to add them to that collection. And so we're assigned, so now record collection has 1 ID, and then the next iteration, now we've got 2 IDs, next iteration, 3 IDs, and so on. And then we can do the next get record on campaign here, and then display the table.